Okay, now in this video, we're going to talk about your options data if you're a real-time data subscriber. Okay, we have separate functions for those so that you can actually stream the data without having to manually refresh it with the buttons that we have in the top left here, where you can either refresh all or refresh selected. If you're a real-time subscriber, there's an actual stream that comes in. So as the price is changing up or down, it actually changes color, green or red. That is basically for the real-time people who want to stream their data. Maybe they're looking at 20, 30, 40, 50 symbols and they just want everything streaming on their sheet. So those are separate functions. I'm going to walk through that now. But one thing I want to do firsthand before I do that, there's a couple things that you should know with the real-time data subscriptions. I'm just going to go over here to the right under settings. We're going to go look at the data tab here on the checkbox that you need to hit. So if you're gonna stream real-time data, you have to make sure this real-time mode checkbox is checked off. Okay, if it's not, you'll get an error message when you pull up the function that says that it's not checked off. Okay, and then you'll have to go into settings and actually check it off. But I'm going to check it off here to show entering these functions in. Okay, so make sure you do that first. If you're going to stream real-time data. Okay, so going back to here, I'm going to close this box here. Let's go up here to the top left. I have a couple of option symbols already in here for the moment. So again, two different ways to actually pull up the function. As you get familiar with the functions, you'll just be able to type them right in by doing QM underscore and then looking for the one that you want. That's the one way to do it, but I want to just mention here the different grouping level here. So instead of the quote media refresh on demand, there's a quote media stream real-time set of functions. Okay, so make sure you have that group if you're going to actually look at to see all your options here. Okay, what I do want to mention though is if you notice here in the refresh on demand, we do have the functions listed in here also, but just to let you know, there's two different groupings and either way will work. But here I'm just going to talk about streaming real time for right now. Okay, so let's say we go to the last price on this option symbol. So stream real time last, you're going to reference the symbol, you hit OK. Now it's after hours right now as I'm recording this, but what will happen is because you have the real-time data mode checked on, as things are trading, when a new trade pops off on this contract, this will change green to red, up or down. So there's a change also. So we'll do QM underscore stream and let's go to change. Okay, and we'll highlight the symbol. So again, if this is going up or down, that will actually change color, green or red. All right, so that's how you do the individual functions for streaming. Okay, now I mentioned in the previous video there's actually a third way to do it. So besides pulling it up from the function toolbar choice list here, there's actually a way to just type it in. Okay, equals QM underscore stream and then choose these. There's another one here called stream value, and it's the same as what I've shown in previous videos. It's a third way to pull up a function. So in this case, let's say I wanted to get the streaming value of the contract volume. You would just hit contract volume here as the metric to choose from, and then your symbol. And then in this case, it'll just refresh automatically But the point is that's the third way to pull up a function, but we're just going to stick with doing the regular real-time streaming functions that we already have built in here. So just QM_stream, and then you can choose from these various different points here. Okay, and again, just to mention, you can just simply copy and paste. Okay, as long as you have all your symbols lined up, it'll all reference the same ones as the structure, and it'll just stream everything all at once. Okay, so that concludes this video on the real-time streaming functions that we have on options data. Again, if you have any other questions or just curious about the product, you want to go check it out, come visit us at MarketXLS.com, where you can look at the various features, pricing, or any kind of support and knowledge base answers